food by 7, I'm hungry.
Pussy by 8.
That's when you're
saying.
That's when your daughter gets disrespected by.
And these times he's gonna give her. He's saying
because they're
pussy by
sitting at
8.
home. They're saying, "Oh, a man should just chill and I should be doing
He's
everything."
never trying to give her the proper chop. Man saying he's trying to spit on it and slap it in as well, fam. Fucking joked him, cuz.
Dangerous guy.
My chop is lit, man. My chop is 10.
But
Yeah, of course it is, because you got bare energy. Ain't done nothing, bro.
So they say that not saying you're a broke nigga, but they're saying the broke niggas always give sick rounds and that.
It's true though, it's true.
These broke niggas always fucking giving bare
It's true
good
though.
rounds.
When I was broke, I could chop all day because that's all I had. That's all I had to offer.
Special
Chop.
skill.
That's it. That's all I could fill this vibe with. Like, chop.
Did you see that thing they put on Insta? They said, the girls, they need to find guys that can chop, bust a nut and get hard straight away. Straight away. What?
You know that thing's like a unicorn.
It's not real. Listen. No. When you're young.
No, it still happened. It happened to me this year, bro.
Thrown off right now.
It happened to me this year, bro. I bust and it come back up.
It's a myth. You see me.
Listen, I did it this year, man. But I was even surprised myself.
Yeah, because you just give 2-minute rounds from the whole year. So when it gets to 1 December,
you're giving a good round. Yeah.
What's going on?
You see me when I don't even move. When I'm done, I'm like, yo, let me just chill, cool off, watch some TV. Give me half hour. I'll be back.
And do you know what that is? That's not even.
That's normal, though.
And the thing is, it's mad because a woman might feel like, he just wanted me. That's something in a man. You know, when a man ejaculates, there's something in him that says, like, don't touch me.
Yeah,
basically.
just please.
If you look at that, look at the actual work that you're putting in. You're moving. She's just chilling off.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Okay, how many times out of 10? You get me? Like, you know what I'm saying? But more time, you're putting more effort.
I hear that.
You get me? You're grabbing and whatnot. You're more physical. So
yeah, but then they can argue that. All right, well, you've done all this. You've bust. I ain't even bust.
Yeah.
So what now?
I don't know about that, man.
Why am I here?
What do you mean? Don't know.
I don't know about that.
We're gonna come back to that.
Yeah.
Could you date a guy that earns less than you?
How much less?
I don't know.
I could.
Yeah.
No, significantly less.
But you see, hold on. But you see how
less.
you're saying you want the 60-40. How's that gonna work if he earns less than you?
You can still pay bills.
So what?
Would you want your man to do 60-40 if you made more peace than him? That's selfish.
She said yes. That's what she's saying.
But it
Yes.
depends on how much less.
That's what I said. It depends how much less. Because the future that I see for myself, I'm going to be making a lot of money.
Of course.
So it's like you making less than me doesn't mean you don't have any money.
Yeah,
Just
I heard
don't
that.
make as much money as me.
Yeah.
If it's like a massive gap.
Significantly.
I don't know that I can date somebody who earns significantly less than me because I don't think he can handle being in a relationship with someone who earns more than them.
When do you get to the stage where when is it like get to the stage where you're dating or something, you're talking to someone, you start talking about like what they earn, or is it like you just gauge by what job they do?
That's a tricky question. I'm quite a transparent person. I think you can gauge through conversation, you can gauge through aspirations, you can gauge through just their day to day. Like, did they have a hustle mentality? Like, they work, are they aspiring to have a house? Because people who raise those kind of conversations, they already have the mentality, that they need a certain amount of money to maintain themselves. So if those conversations aren't naturally kind of like coming out, then it's a bit questionable for me personally. Yeah.
But then I'll be real. There's a lot of people that talk the way you're saying, like people who aspire to have a house and this that. And you ask them, yo, big man, let me see the savings, and I'll be real, like it's not there.
I hear you, but
it sounds good. Some man can do the whole external, like trust me, my things, but when it gets to the real shit, when it gets to crunch time, it's like.
But then that's when you part ways. Like, I feel everybody should go into dating with standards, boundaries, and expectations. And when you get to a certain point where things just don't level up, they just don't level up.
That's so scary because I was chatting to someone. I don't know if you know this, but I was chatting to someone. They was telling me how their boy proposed to a girl and was like, "Yo, let's get married, whatever." Yeah, he said, "Yeah." It's like, cool, let's start planning the wedding. He gave her 3 options. He's like, yo, we can either go for first one, cheap, simple, second one, decent, third one, like pricey thing, whatever. Obviously, from their conversations, he's thinking she's patterned, they've spoken about P's, like you said, everything. She's like, you know what, let's not do too much, let's go for B, calm. He's like, say no more. Obviously, in terms of the funds, I'll slap up this amount, you slap up this amount, we're good to go. Obviously, he's going to always slap up more because he owns more bread than her. Cool. When it came to crunch time now, she couldn't fork it up. He's like, so this whole time, you was my girl, now they've proposed, everything. Where's the bread? Yeah,
but how are you proposing to somebody and not having that conversation beforehand?
No, but they had the conversation, and she, like you said, she was talking a good game. She was talking a good game and saying, yeah, I got the money, I've been saving, and when it came to crunch time. Now it's peak, and it's like, what do you even do in that situation now? What do you do?
Put the money down, babe.
Huh?
What? Say what?
Put the money down. What?
For both?
Yeah.
Put the money in my account. Let's get out of this house. Let's get out. Let's go.
First of all, this conversation is new to me because I don't really understand how the whole marriage thing works in it. Because I've heard stuff like the bride's dad is supposed to pay for it.
But that's what I'm saying. But everyone's situation is different. Everyone's situation is different. You can't just because of the myth of the bride's dad. What? So you think everyone's bride's dad's gonna just pay?
She might not even know her dad.
Yeah.
Don't you turn around and say, I don't even like you. I don't even like her anyway.
I wanted a boy.
Nah,
You know what I'm saying? So what do
But
you
you
do in
can,
that
can't you tell
situation?
by people's actions though?
No, you
Like,
can't.
you don't think so?
It will
You
shock
might meet someone and
you.
say, "Oh yeah, they're pattern," but you're
It-
seen every weekend. You're always going there doing this,
Sexy beggars.
I know.
Sexy
No, it's-
beggars.
I know guys.
Women
who
are
you can
better
see.
blaggers. You see, man, them, not that you can tell, but man, them, you can. It's a bit questionable. Some days you be like, ooh, like. But with women, they're techie. Them £25 boohoo dresses, they just be reloaded it.
You don't
think that-
haters. Why are you
Hey,
jealous? Because I
no,
can
no,
look good in
I'm just
£25 dress.
They just they got about 15 of them just on rotation. You know what I'm saying?
I know guys on Snap. You see Rolex every day. You see German.
Man,
You
there's
see
somebody's.
the Amiris, the Louis, the Gucci. But you tell a man, yo, come out. We're slapping the table in libs, whatever. 2 bills each. The brother's like, yo, cover me or
for me,
it's not for me. I'm gonna sit this one out.
So the Mary.
But the
Poppy.
Rollie is looking like 10 bags though.
But that's what's scary about dating in 21st century. For me personally, I think no one's genuine. Like everyone's so busy being impressive and trying to look something that they aren't. That it's scary to.
And
say.
it's so easy to sell it because all you got to do is buy a
Take a
couple.
picture.
It's not easy to sell. It's easy to sell for those who don't want to face reality. If you're looking for substance, I don't give a heck about your watch and what you're wearing. Like, the conversation will tell me more about what you're. Like, I don't care what you're wearing.
Okay, cool. But okay, so you're okay. No, I hear that. I hear
Rolly
that.
sells it though.
No. But listen. Okay, hold on. Let me say
Rose
something.
gold.
Catch my
Alright,
quick,
cool.
though.
So say there's a guy, who earns, I don't know, say 3 bags a month, and
That's a good piece though.
that's what I'm saying. That's like good bread you get. 3 bags a month. He's got a Rollie, which you don't know. He's taking it on finance. You don't know that though.
Bro, just from bro.
He's got a German whip, finance, and all of this is cashing up. And when you're going on dates, he's taking you nice places. But these things he's taking you out on is costing him a lot of bread, and he's not being able to save. So you're gonna just assume that he's got money. I like because of you're seeing the drip, you're seeing him take. But then when it comes to crunch time, the bread is not there. You know what I'm trying to say?
It's peak. Man, then run your own race, man.
You said that.
I read that. Oh yeah, I said that. Hey, shout out Rebecca Winter, man.
Can I bring that up?
Yeah.
What did she say initially?
feel
She
about
said
that?
something about
I
my
don't care,
jammer. My
man.
jammer obviously got engaged to that basketball player, yeah?
Here we go. go
Cool.
on.
So some girl must have said something about, what did she say?
She said, "Oh, my Jamal met my man 7 months, got married. Look at me, I'm here single, something like that."
No, she said a man didn't want to take 7 months in the talking stage. Something about women don't settle for that.
Talking stage
I
is
found-
2 years minimum.
Obviously, shout out Rebecca Winter.
Oh,
Is it your mate?
Yeah, that's my mate.
shit.
Yeah. Alright, send them up.
it's
Gotta
less-
be sticky
Yeah,
now.
My mate.
Oh shit! Is that your
So
people's?
basically-
Yeah.
Shit
I love
went
it.
down.
That thing, it went, so that thing went viral, right?
Let's get some context. Tell us. Yeah.
So that thing went viral, and I must have writ run your own race.
Yeah.
What is that?
You wrote,
Wrote.
you wrote.
I wrote,
Someone
"Run your own
posted.
race."
Someone posted on Insta.
on
and he
Shade
commented on the
Barra,
picture.
Link Up TV, and I said run your own race, and it got bare likes in it. And I think it was on Shade Barra's on Link Up TV, and I wrote the same thing. So she screenshotted it. She sent it to man. She was like question mark, and I said, yeah, what like.
So what was the idea behind your?
Just
No, he types comments on everything.
Run your own
Anything
race.
on Shea Barra,
Yeah,
he
run
just
your own
comments on
race.
it.
You
Yeah.
get me? That's it.
But the thing
Simple.
is, when I saw that tweet, I could understand where she was coming from or what she was trying to suggest. But I feel like you don't really know people's stories. You don't know how long they've been talking. You don't know. You don't know how long she's known him. They could have been friends.
Run your own race, right?
They could have been in a friend zone first, and then now they
Run your
you
own
don't
race.
Really know exactly. Well, all right.
No, but even that, I think the whole thing is that what she said. I don't like when people have like their own opinions. I don't give a crap. Yeah. But if you've got your opinions on it and someone else comments on it, you can't be upset because you put something out there on the internet.
To the world.
Like when people put like, let's say someone puts a nude on the internet and then it circulates and you're like, oh, what do you mean take it down?
But maybe she just wanted you to elaborate. Like, what are you trying to say?
No, she just come on and then I don't really want to do talk too much, but she was upset about the comment, innit? Obviously, me and her going back and forth in the DMs. I'm
We
like,
went back and forth. It's just a little.
yeah, I said to her, look, babe. At the end of the day, it's not as if I was coming for you personally. It was a very generic thing. Obviously, we follow each other and stuff on Insta. And I just said, the message is still the same. Run your own race. You of all people. I even said, you of all people, no. You're a musician. You get me? Run your own race. You get me? Simple. You can't look what everyone else is doing. Run your own race. She was like, that's fake. You're fake.
But you
You're
see
chatting
that
shit
though.
about me. I'm like,
Like,
I don't know about all that,
just
but
listen,
I think more than anything, she might have been. I won't put words into her mouth.
Yeah.
She might have been trying to suggest that men try and act like they don't know, innit? Like, more time, if you like someone, you'll act with intention, and it's very clear to see, and things are very clear.
Yeah.
Whereas nowadays, it's a lot of like, man trying to get to them, man trying to see, before you know it, it's like 6 years down the line and you're still trying to work out what you want to do with
Yeah,
you.
but man,
time.
always weighing up the options though, because we've been stung in the past when we
No,
were young.
100%.
It's from,
Because
no,
you gave away your Haribo ring in kindergarten,
It's
like,
football.
allow it, man.
Let me tell you lot something. It's football.
Go on,
You
isn't
see,
it?
when you're young,
Yeah.
you always just support the first team that looks glamorous.
Yeah.
Now I support Tottenham. I'm in the crisis, bro. I can't leave again.
Yeah, you can't leave,
Do you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
So I wish I could took my time back then,
Yeah, it's
and I
been- it's
supported
been- yeah.
Barcelona.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
it's been embedded
it's
from young,
life.
man.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you gotta
it's
take your time.
But I always say men are at a luxury to take their time. Women don't have time.
Yeah.
So are you
I don't
gonna
have
just
time.
rush and settle for nothing?
I'm not
then?
going to rush, but what I'm saying is that I don't have space to continuously be putting myself forward or put my best foot forward in every situation, and you're taking your time because now I'm 37 and no one wants me after you.
I heard it, but then what the thing is,
Can't even have babies
Bro,
anymore.
like, what's
as well.
going on?
but now you've left. Now you've got nothing. So you're back to square one. You was at least on square 3.
Yeah.
Who was going there? If you were smart enough, just chop. Nah, I'm pregnant. It's too late.
You're
Oh,
Man, they will leave you. You can't say that.
Man, not leave.
Man, they will
No,
leave
you know what type? If you know what type of
Man,
guy
them
is not
will
leaving.
What do you mean, bro? What are you saying right
said
now,
it
my
is-
brother?
That's not good advice.
That is poor advice, fam.
Cool.
No, but you know what I'm saying. I don't
You're the
mean-
guy
I don't
that's,
mean-
you're
I don't
the
mean
guy that's
actually, I
telling
don't
these
mean
girls to
actually.
be trapping
Nah,
niggas,
I'm
bro.
not
What
watch
you
guy.
mean,
I ain't got
fam?
no kids, it's
Nah,
not
no,
me.
I'm saying you're the guy that's telling these girls to trap these guys
Nah,
when they're
nah,
going
they
for.
don't chat no.
Both ways,
Not like
that
that,
is
but
bad
I mean,
advice.
no, but I mean, like, how do I mean? I know what I mean. Forget.
No.
it.
That's a scary place, bro.
Hey, Cobbs, edit that one.
That's a scary place, bro.
No, but I know what I mean. Like, I'm. You can do little things to make it more like.
Because now
You
you're
can- do you know what
having
I'm
a kid with
saying?
this guy and it's a broken home, bro. Now you're having a kid with this guy and you
Man
don't want
was
to be with him. That's a
gonna
broken
grow
home.
up to do the same thing.
Yeah.
But you see, in those situations, let's like when a situation where it's like, oh, we've been together for a while, you're having a conversation like, what is it? And he's like, oh, I need a bit more time to do. Do you know what the best thing to do as a woman? Is take a little bit of a step back,
Facts.
because then he's gonna go shit.
Ooh,
It's
I'm
like-
ready.
yeah,
He's either gonna leave or he's gonna put more work in.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
9 times out of 10, he's gonna go, all right, cool. When you start coming with, oh, I want to be with you, did he's like, nah, man, you're clinging. You're
Yeah.
dead. Oh, you don't know?
Give me space.
Yeah.
It's true. I think
Space,
definitely
bro.
that's good advice.
Simple. Yeah, there you go. Simple. Take that one.
brought
Yeah.
it back.
But you know, a lot of the
101.
time when women ask the whole like, "What are we?" or like they start applying a bit of pressure, it's just that you're not providing with them with security. That's all it is. It's not it's not immediately the title that they're looking for, but there's something about your relationship that doesn't make her feel secure for her to continue to be a good woman to you.
You see when the girls start asking what are we, that's when men start getting a baby oil and they start rubbing their hands at this and say,